Yes, we do bring the thunder. Ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to a brand new episode of With a Side of Chaos. This is Patricio, a.k.a. Rocky. And as always, I am joined by the saltiest dude you will meet in an Aldi. But if you say Aldi's, I don't know what he'll do to you.
I don't even think I'm salt anymore. I'm just dehydrated.
Oh, easy.
It's so fucking hot outside.
That's what the salt will do to you.
It is so fucking hot outside. I don't even work outside, and I'm too hot outside.
That's a lot of sodium.
It is. It is way too much sodium. I mean, my lips are even dry because it's so hot outside. I hate this, Pat. Why is it like this?
Oh, no, did I fix it? Oh, no, I did the other way. Whoops. Let me
I should be staring at the camera.
Yeah, so I should be like, look at that. Oh, I am reaching.
Oh, we're so next to each other.
Yeah.
Oh, and you get to see my whiteness in yours, too.
Oh, my God, you are so freaking white.
I know I'm not supposed to wear shorts when I do stand-up comedy,
Dude,
but I think if I did,
I've never seen you in shorts.
Yeah, the reason is if we went outside and I had shorts on, I would reflect the sun and we would burn something.
You are the only human who could go bioluminescent in in the middle of the afternoon.
He's right. I will glow like something out of the fucking X-Files.
Dude, I don't need to pull out these thighs.
Malta.
Oh shit! But yes. With a Side of Chaos, the podcast puts a magnifying glass on Orlando to show the world that we're more than just theme parks. We talk to the creative, the diverse, the talent that gets overlooked because of a mouse. Nothing against him. I love him to death, but there's more shit here than a freaking
It's so hot. I bet they're like Disney's head is fucking melting.
Dude.
I bet it that's how hot it is. It is 105 and it feels like 110. Fuck this. Feels like Phoenix. Why?
You don't know heat until you have worn a Tigger costume at Magic Kingdom in the middle of the summer, sir.
You're right. You're right. I guess I am a bitch compared to that.
I used to be friends with the characters over at Disney, and I used to run around like a freaking fool in a body sweater suit and a Tigger hat and just sweat up a storm. I was burning calories every step I took.
But it's a great weight loss program. Maybe you should look into it again. Since you're all healthy and stuff now.
You call me fat?
No, I'm not. You said you're going to be all like healthy and shit, and you went to an island and shit. What's going on with you, James Franco?
I did go to an island actually. Last week, right the weekend of 4th of July, I went out to St. Augustine.
Okay.
I didn't have a reservation. I just went out, tried to find a campsite, and I did. Camped out there, set up a fire, rode my bike for about 2-3 hours, went out to the beach, went out to a lighthouse, and enjoyed my solitude.
How do I know you're not Bundy in training?
You gonna have to take a chance. Anywho,
yep. Okay, continue.
That the following morning, I got in my car. I drove out to St. Mary, Georgia. You know where that's at?
No, the furthest north I want to go is Jacksonville, and then I just turn around now. Because
you're a smart man. But no, I drove up to Georgia because I had a reservation campsite over at Cumberland Island, which is
is that the gas station?
You're thinking about Cumberland Farms.
Is the farms on the island?
No.
Okay. Continue.
I honest to God thought like it was like a relation or something, like that company owned that island, but no, it's an 18-mile natural preserve off the coast of Georgia. Excuse me.
Ooh, so you went Walden.
Yeah, dude. I had to walk 5.5 miles to get to the trail.
Jeez, funny,
that led to the trail that led to my campsite, which is another mile to go through, literally through the wilderness.
Like 6.5, 7 miles.
Just about.
Jeez.
When I referenced James Franco, I meant sincerely. How did you not 128 hours yourself?
I almost did, dude, because here was the thing.
You idiot.
My phone was on 12% once I got to my campsite. And my cable wasn't working. I had a battery bank. I had a freaking lantern. I had everything. I had power, but I didn't have anything to connect the power to my fucking phone because the cable wasn't working.
So you really connected one with nature.
Yeah, dude. Because like once I started doing my hike to the beach, I hiked another 3 miles, and then another 1.5 miles to get to the beach. Once on the beach, dude, there were horses. I counted 38 armadillos, a wild turkey.
You didn't get close to the armadillos, did you?
I tried to. Like I got maybe a
You're not supposed to get close to the armadillos.
They carry leprosy.
Yep. You could come back a fucking leper. Are you
Yeah.
a leper now?
You pet it and then your arm just fucking falls off
Oh.
right there. That's how quick it is.
Yeah.
No, you see, when I got there, they were telling me don't play with the horses. They never told me anything about the armadillos.
You should know this as a human being who needs to go into woods with armadillos to avoid armadillos.
Well, the armadillos were walking around my campsite all night, so I was running with the armadillos.
You have leprosy.
But no, coming back to the campsite, this was probably around 8-9 o'clock, and I go to I get to my tent. I start unpacking some shit, and next thing you know, I start hearing like a little pitter patter, and it's the rain. So I immediately put the tarp over my tent, and I buckle it down. I get in, and dude, it's just like 20-30 minutes of just like the water all over me. And finally, the rain stops. I come out, and dude, I swear to God, as if God was playing with a light bright, dude. The stars were so luminous.
Yes.
It was beautiful, dude, to just connect with nature.
That's
You
amazing.
did that for fun.
I did that for fun.
That does sound fun.
I hiked a total of 22 miles while I was on that island.
No, that doesn't sound fun. Never mind.
No. You-
Retract.
If I show you my feet, it will kill your buzz.
Oh.
I don't want
There
you to
was
show
a
your
cabin.
feet.
You just stayed in the
I pitched the tent. I got in the tent
Great.
and I slept on a inflatable mattress. On the way to the dock, like in the morning, getting off the island, dude, I was walking down the main road and I heard a, and it was a freaking 2 wild boars
Oh.
that had just like ran by, and I'm like, okay, this is fucking cool.
Wow.
Man.
And mind you, I have no music, I have no entertainment. It's just myself and my thoughts, and I'm actually having a conversation with myself at this point, just for shits and giggles. And next thing you know, I hear like, "Dun-dun, dun-dun, dun-dun, dun-dun."
Yeah.
And I
Okay.
turn around, and it's a freaking family of 4 horses. Immediately, I'm like, oh, the 4 horsemen. This is awesome. And these horses
Oh, my
just start
Lord.
slowly walking by me. 2 to the left, 2 to the right. And I kept in the back of my head, the ranger said, do not interact with the horses. They're wild horses. You never know what's going to happen. But my dumb ass, of course, I have carrots in my bag. So I'm like,
Of course you have carrots. Why the fuck do you have carrots? What the fuck,
Wait,
dude?
baby
All right,
carrots?
no,
Full carrot?
full raw
man.
carrots.
Okay,
Picked
okay,
them
all
from
right.
the
I'm gonna.
ground
You know
himself.
what?
They knew we had them.
But he was hiking.
Those
You know
horses
what?
knew.
You had us with this very beautiful story, and then you finish it with a fucking Jimmy Kimmel reference to like a fucking horse with carrots. Are you kidding me?
Dude,
God, you son of a bitch! You had me hung the whole time, and horse with carrots was a
Oh,
fucking
Lord.
punchline. Jesus,
but no,
you
the,
should have ended with the wild boars.
the
That's
carrots,
what made you
I-
flaccid.
I give I give the carrots, like literally, I'm like, I'm slowly pulling out my arm, and I have the carrots stuck out, and not the freaking horse just like just right off snatched it from my hand. All 4 of them did the same thing. Grab the
Did
carrots.
you bring the carrots for the horses?
I did. I totally did.
Okay. I was like, if you're on this health kick and you're eating, you
I
take that vegan bullshit in the
walking around
woods,
like-
man, you're gonna die.
Fucking Bugs Bunny here.
I did survive off of 3 carrots and a trail mix, and anything else.
How long you was there for? You said.
I was there. I was on Cumberland Island for 1 day, and I was at St. Augustine
Okay.
for 1 day.
Okay,
was
then
the
I have a
trail
question.
mix?
I have a question to see how I can respect you after hearing this very self-discovering story. What did you eat the evening of St. Augustine? Did you have a good meal before you decided to throw yourself to the wilderness?
Good
What did
question.
you eat? What did you eat? What was your last meal?
My last meal was
If you say carrots again, I'm gonna punch you in the face.
it was kielbasa over the fire.
Ooh.
Okay, wait, was it homemade or did you have it somewhere?
It was Pepperidge Farm.
Pepperidge Farm definitely remembers.
I
Yeah.
don't know what kielbasa is.
Yeah.
That's pretty dope.
That's pretty dope. Does our guest not know what a kielbasa is?
I know what it is. Oh yeah. I mean, yeah, all right, yeah. I guess I didn't know the name of it.
Anyway,
Man, I thought it was something fancy. I was thinking something like crazy. I don't know what was that? Kielbasa.
It does sound like somebody's
Sound like
cousin.
some
I got a
crazy
cousin named
ass-
Kielbasa.
It
Kielbasa.
sounds like something that could be referenced as like a street name.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, watch out for kielbasa, man.
but
He'll catch you.
Salty,
What
It
the
tastes good,
fuck?
though.
Salty, you wanna introduce our guests?
Oh, absolutely. These are two of my favorite comedy buddies in the world. My tour mate, Mr. Scott Hooker, and my best open mic buddy in the world who drank with me during fucking Grumpy's era stuff. Fucking Rob Smiles, everybody. Yeah.
Welcome, gentlemen.
Welcome to Funcast.
Thank you for having us.
Yes, man.
Appreciate
So
y'all.
you go into the woods.
I met some
You-
cool
you-
people.
There were other people there?
Oh yeah.
He didn't rent the island.
Did they have trail mix and carrots?
No, so the other people that were on the island were sitting. They took base at this other part of the island because like there was a novice, a beginner, an advanced, and then you're going out to the fucking wild.
Sure.
I was
Okay, yeah.
away from the wild.
So what was the wild? What would you consider the wild?
The wild was probably about 7.5 miles from docking.
Okay.
And at that point, once you're going through the trail, like dude, it is
Thick.
very thick.
So lots of foliage and all the shit.
All the shit. Man.
What's the animal life there? What's the more predatorial other than the horse?
I gotta say, it's the horses, dude. There
So
were
they're wild, angry horses.
There were so many horses on this island, bro. It was insane. Besides that, it was the armadillos. I didn't see one squirrel. Oh, I do have one thing, dude. As I started my trail out to the beach, I passed this tree, and I noticed something on the ground. I'm like, wait, there's no way that's a fucking orange. I grab it, and it's a fucking orange, bro. I take my knife, I cut it up, dude. The skin was so thin, and there was so much juice in that orange, dude. It was the
Unlike that
juiciest-
coconut.
Fuck off with the coconut.
Coconut full of cockroaches in his car he picked up off the beach.
Oh,
Yeah,
It's a comedy show. I'm sorry to reference you.
I had to
It-
pop the car.
You should have bombed it again. Should have lit that bitch on fire.
I was thinking in the whip it's over.
But no, I had the sweetest orange that day.
Was it a grapefruit orange or was it a regular orange?
No, it was a regular orange.
That's good.
It was
That's
it
good.
was delicious.
Georgia orange on the island.
What were you going through that made you just go to the
Yeah, what's going on, man?
So I'm not gonna lie, I had a little bit of a bad experience the week before.
I knew it! I knew you
Okay.
didn't just do it for fun.
yeah, because you were alone, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I went.
Wow.
So was the event when you called me after the mold house? Was that the event or
No, it was.
you don't have to actually say it.
No,
I was
no,
just
I-
wondering if it was mold house.
No, it was a moat house.
Okay, I wish it was mold house. That was pretty epidemic.
I had
It's gross.
I had a self-realization a weekend ago, and I didn't like it.
Ah,
And I came to the conclusion that, you know what, I have too much on my plate right now. I have too much going on. I kind of want to break away from everything and everyone. And I thought,
okay. So you were descending away from society within your own mind.
Yeah,
You know, pull out the Rachel.
my professional thought that I was very close to a mental breakdown. And
Okay, that will do it.
I needed to diffuse. They suggested, take
King
a trip.
Richard wasn't enough in your life.
Fuck you. And dude, yeah, I had to disconnect. And dude, for the entire month, I'm not drinking, I'm not smoking, I'm not putting anything, harmful in my body.
Well, I got you on caffeine, so I'm breaking your edge.
Yeah, you are breaking my edge on that one. It ain't that bad. I mean, this is really good. It's sparkling
deflated.
rush.
Deflated caffeine.
Okay. Yeah.
It's for the healthy guys who need a little caffeine before they lift.
Right.
But dude, it is so good to disconnect because honestly, like sometimes we forget about our own mental health. And I came back refreshed. I came back refreshed to downtown Orlando to see the fireworks at Lake Eola, and then
And then
there
you
was a
ran
fucking
away
shooting.
like a coward.
You live alone though?
No, I got you a roommate.
Oh,
3
okay.
roommates.
He was
Oh
feeling
shit, yeah.
so Pat.
Nah, see, I see. Yeah, you had to get away.
completely get
'Cause I live by
yeah.
myself, so I'll just be like, but if you got it, yeah. It's not-
Sometimes you just need to. That's.
I feel that.
I'm glad it was an organized and you had a little bit of a plan before you went out there, but
Oh, I had zero plan.
Nah, mentally though, oh yeah, I don't blame you.
so
That is
that's
what
the
up.
whitest
That's
thing.
mental health for a guy, getting away from everything just for a little bit and be like, let me just think, bitch.
Yeah.
Let me just
Yeah.
think. Like, goddamn.
Dude, isolation is the best thing sometimes. It's not heavy amounts for. I don't think I could go longer than a few days without like seeing somebody.
Right.
But yeah, it can be super healthy.
When I had COVID twice this year, and I was separated even from my wife during one of those times.
Yeah.
She was in the other room, so I could hear them living their lives, and I'm sitting here trying to fucking watch Stranger Things, and I can't because there's happiness on the other side of the door, and I'm in dread.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, it was dark as shit. You remember that? I didn't even text you after a while. I just stopped. I just disassociated. It's like, this is my 5 days away, I guess.
Yeah, 4 days later, I'm like, where the fuck is this guy at? I had a show today.
Yeah, I was like, I'm not even gonna do a show this week. and then congratulations on your 1-on-1, by the way, earlier this week. It was you clipped the show.
Thank you.
Yes, never mind. I can't do it. I can't do it. Never mind. Trust me, this is better for the best. There we go. Thank you for playing the sound effects. So, you know what? You know what happened to me this week? I'm an Elden Lord. You fucking bow down to me now.
Oh, you play that?
I beat it.
You beat it?
You
can beat the game. You can't even beat it. You beat it? Everybody who talks about it just seems like they haven't.
No, I did it. I went to every place that had a big boss, and I beat it down to the ground, and then it told me to go to the last place in the game, and I whipped that thing's ass.
Okay.
But it took me 3 weeks to beat the final boss, and I beat his ass in with giant fucking samurai swords, and I am so proud of myself of this. This is my Walden. This is me going into the woods.
All right.
This is the hardest fucking game I have ever played, and I love Dark Souls too.
It is, yeah. I've that's the thing. My experience with it has been brief.
You beat it too?
No, I play it a little bit. Elden Ring.
Hey man, I gave your whole bit about fucking going into the woods and not sounding like a white dude on a midlife crisis. I let you do that.
Hey, that boy got a point.
You know, identify as a white man.
Okay, wait. Let me go back to that for a second. Did you bring a weapon with you, or was it just like carrots made of like nunchucks? Like you had.
So I remember, like the day I left, my roommate looked at me. He's like, people look out for people camping by themselves, man. You be careful. And I'm like, okay. Like I had a little knife. That's all I had. Like maybe like a 3-inch knife.
All right. So since we're going into unknown territory of what I talk about on the air, but I'm a fan of true crime. All right. I really love true crime. It's one of my favorite things to listen to podcasts and documentaries and all that stuff. I love how the fascination of crazy people. It's just really amusing to me. I don't know why. Some of my jokes about John Wayne. So here's the real thing is that if I listen to this guy who picked up guys in the 70s, and you on an island by yourself with a pocket knife is not going to survive for very long. You need at least a blade that you can put in a boot. That is the minimum you need for camping. Do you understand me?
He kind of told though.
I was gonna say
he is
take a couple.
I love Pat. I love
adrenaline.
I love.
He'll take a bullet or two before you feel it.
Yeah.
You'll kick it later, but you can't kill him.
You'd be fucking up that orange. You probably get shot when you're like, that was so good. Didn't even feel an arrow in your back.
I seriously, like the bullet hits me, and I'm just like going into like all this mode and everything. Never mind. That was bad timing. Not bad.
That was Pat. Not just a knife for you. You need a 38 because if the bear comes at you, you need a loud noise to shoot in the air.
Well, you know that you said 3 inches, so you know that little sound it makes when it's like squeaking open, and it could use some WD-40. And I can see that like when it's pitch black and where you are.
No, I keep mine really well oiled. And it's just it's like the click.
It's got that
click right there. You're like,
it's a butterfly knife.
You fling it out, and it's well. But dude, no.
He's got doing special moves before you stab the bear.
I don't think that there were bears on that island.
There could be small brown bears Georgia has tons of bears. You don't know if bears are not in them woods. Did you look at all the wildlife on those brochures?
No, I didn't. I really did. I honestly went in there all blind and just like, you know what? Let's see what happens. That's literally how I said. And while I was on the boat on the way to the island, this big swollen dude was looking at me. He's like, "So how long you be on the island?" I'm like, "Just a day." He's like, "Do you know what the weather's like?" I'm like, "No." He's like, "You didn't check?" I'm like, "No." He's like, So what are you gonna do if it rains? I'm just gonna go with it. He's like, you sound like a Marine. I'm like, I'm not, but I'm just gonna go with it.
Yep.
Damn, just living life.
That does sound Marine-ish.
You're bold. You're very bold.
Yeah, very bold.
And
Much
I
respect.
feel like I need to read the movie synopsis for while exploring a remote canyon in Utah, mountaineer and adventurer Aaron Ralston, aka James Franco, becomes trapped in a boulder over the next 5 days. And over the next 5 days, he gets his arm stuck and he has to amputate his own arm to live. You are on an island with a 3-inch blade.
I was fine.
You need to be more white when you go into the woods.
Dude, okay. So I had a backpack, and underneath that backpack was my tent. And then I was carrying on a little cooler. Dude, I saw a family that was literally at a campsite that was maybe a mile from the dock, and they freaking had like the 4 carts of shit.
Oh God.
And I'm like, you really don't need all that stuff.
Hey, you remember those other things? The inn on the island?
Yeah.
Do you know how much those are a night?
Oh, how much are they?
They're like $3,000 a night.
Are you serious?
Yes. There's an inn on the island that was owned by the Carnegies. That's what this whole thing is. It's a really, really nice island, and they owned all these properties. Did you go to any ruins while you were there of the former properties of the Carnegies?
So the ruins
like Carnegie Hall in fucking New York? Yeah, these people.
The ruins were too far from where I was at.
Was that the 7 to 8 miles that you couldn't trek?
More or less. It was like I would have to go down to past the dock to go to the tourist area. But here's the thing, dude. I was having so much fun going through the nature area. It was just like
touching the fucking armadillos.
Yeah, touching the armadillos. But I'm gonna put it up on the screen so people can understand. Like
he's got a photo or something, and then we're gonna talk about something else because we could make fun of Pat all the whole time for going onto an island and wanting to be shipwrecked.
Yeah, okay. Hey, 3 inches is plenty.
Oh, Scott, you're beautiful, Scott. So yeah, to the island. It was a ferry.
How much cell phone percentage did you have this time?
At that time, I had probably about maybe 34%.
Why didn't you put your phone?
Oh my God!
And like, look at how creepy that side looks.
Yeah, it does. It's like tilted. You know, it's tilted on purpose.
Yeah. And then like when I went, I had to get a stick, dude.
I had to get a stick.
I immediately was.
That's the. You know what's ironic is we both got sticks in the last week.
Did you keep it?
I buried it, and I know where I buried it. So when I go back to the island, I'm gonna find it.
It's gonna be full of rot.
I think you're covering up for something right now.
Look at this tree.
This looks like a fucking boss in Elden Ring.
Oh, that would be like such a good ass movie scene. Like,
yeah.
Like a scary movie.
Oh,
you know.
Yeah, Cumberland Island. You could film there. Yeah. And here's the thing, bro. I got some great shots. I'll show you on my phone.
Want to go to the island and shoot a movie, Rob?
No, that would be like. We were shooting this film where it was like scary like that. That would be like
one of the wild horses when I was on my way to the campsite.
Oh God!
But dude, that's the beach.
Wow, that's beautiful.
Wow, that's crazy.
That is the freaking beach, and the pathway and everything. That is the beach, untouched.
So you didn't. What you did for water?
Oh, I carried water, and then I had to walk another 2 miles to where they actually had the drinking water from a filtered system.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so they have support systems for the non-survivalists.
Correct. But yeah, no, I probably took with me about a gallon and a half of water.
My God.
To survive first night, and then I killed that because when I came back from the hike, I was done, dude. I was so thirsty.
Yeah, man, that's tough when you walk in the heat.
Yeah.
How hot was it?
It was between 90 and 95.
Jesus Christ!
While the sun was up. And
hey, I got challenged to something. You want to join me on my next challenge?
Dude, I'm totally.
I want to go to Death Valley.
Okay.
Oh, what is that?
I saw this documentary about boiling fucking purple lava, and I have to see it.
Gonna make it.
I'll hire a guy. No, I'm gonna hire a guy because I'm gonna hire a guy.
Too much sunscreen. There's no point. Why would
you? Shut out, Rob.
Go.
Hey.
Oh, this is awesome.
But no, when you say that, dude, throughout the whole trip, this is the last thing, and I'm talking about the island. I realized two things.
Yeah.
One, if I were homeless, I could survive. I could totally survive.
No, I don't think you could. You're not going to survive off of horses and armadillos because one gives you leprosy and the other one can kick your ass.
Yeah, but homeless people can also do that.
What? Domesticate horses and kill leprosy armadillos?
You said leprosy and kicking ass. Hold on.
A lot to digest there. I'm sorry.
But no, and here it is. Here's the final thing. I am so glad I did that trip by myself because I don't think any of my friends would have been able to keep up.
I probably could have.
With the heat, with the distance of walking, with everything.
I work outside, and I was a surveyor in Florida during the summer.
Yeah.
No, you could probably do it. You just ain't gonna wait the next day results.
It's just you went at your own pace, you know what I mean, and you wanted to do that, so I feel like that was the best thing. You know what I mean? That
100%.
No, I get it, man. It's my job to make fun of you on the show, but if it's for your mental health and you don't come to me with a handgun, I'm very happy. So, because I'm the first one you're gonna call when shit goes weird.
So let's jump into some shit. Rob, you just finished a film project, didn't you?
Recently?
Yeah, didn't you? Because I saw your face on the screen.
Oh, that was man, that was so long ago, but it took forever for it. Well, I guess.
Okay, so let's talk about that then. You as an actor, right? You make a project, and then you kind of like you're looking for your next project, and then that other project you worked on came out. How does that feel? Because we don't have any context about that. He makes TikTok videos and they're done in 15 minutes.
It's weird because you'll do it, but then like sometimes you'll low-key forget about it, like even like. And they'll just be editing or something could go wrong with the sound guy or like somebody else. And then you be like, bro, I shot this so long ago. And they're like, oh, now we're really showing it. I'm like, bro, that was like last year. Like, I don't know. It's like a weird, really delayed gratification. Because if you sign NDAs for certain stuff, you can't even talk about it until like it comes out. Then you can post, oh, yo, look, I'm on the show. Like, it's crazy.
Right? Yeah.
You've done that with music though, is that you disconnect from a song that you had a long time ago and then you finally put it up because they're on back burners and then it blows up. You've had this happen. We've talked about it.
Yeah, no, I have like 5 right now. I'm stockpiling. I'm looking to record a couple more and then just drop them like singles basically because unless you're Drake or Rihanna, no one's buying albums nowadays.
Right.
So.
We went back to the 70s.
Yeah.
We went back to the 60s and 70s where they would put like one song on a 7-inch and then they'll do remixes now as opposed and sequence however they do music now. A lot of remixes, sampling,
recycled nowadays. Yeah.
It's fucking crazy, man. So
it's way better though. Like they kind of control it. When you have like just records or something like that, if you don't have enough money to produce a record, now low key, if you wanted to, you could probably make this a studio, like you know what I'm saying. Just start like burning like songs in here, and be like, "Yo, I mean, I feel like it's equal opportunity now."
I put this microphone in my bathroom last night, and I was testing how it sounded recording wise.
You pooping?
No. I was getting ready to do it. I do music, you fucking assholes. All right.
Oh, you do music?
Yeah, I'm
getting
ready to do about a 14-song album. I've got samples, and I'm working with people around the Orlando area. Huh?
You? Like singing? Or
rapping? No, not rapping.
Rock?
No.
Rock? What is
rock,
that?
yeah. Experimental stuff.
You like
you're gonna see me on doing some weird shit this year. Not only comedy.
You're always doing weird shit.
No, but I shit mean. Think 80s meets I don't know, metal. 80s music meets metal.
Like Cab?
No. Limp Bizkit Angry.
Oh, you gonna be salty too?
No, probably not.
Salty Biscuit? We just heard a band.
Guys, you just got murdered by a comic.
I mean, I'll listen. I'll listen though.
9 Inch Nails. 9 Inch Nails.
Okay.
The band 9 Inch Nails. Yeah, they make movie scores.
I love like his face is priceless. He's like, what are we doing?
Right?
I was hoping Someone knew Nine Inch Nails. I feel out of date
I
now.
do.
Holy shit.
I know the single.
Balls hard, yeah.
Oh my god. He's
It was
dead.
just me, bro. I was Haitian. Bro. You think I barely know rap. Like, use Haitian music.
So you've never heard the song, even remixed in a movie, I Want to Fuck You Like an Animal. Have you ever heard that?
In a movie? What movie are you watching?
I don't know, horror movies, man.
God.
Weird dancing. What the fuck?
I want to. What?
It's a Nine Inch Nails song from the 90s. It's called I Want to Fuck You Like an Animal.
In a movie?
That was a huge single in the 90s. Like, and they make it for every like dark scene, like a Crow movie.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking? Like Brandon Lee and the Crow.
Yeah.
That is like identical to what a Nine Inch Nails song is. Is that whole movie?
I believe.
Can
I
somebody?
know the song,
I
like,
believe.
but also copyright. Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't think you can.
I can.
I can't.
I was gonna say. Yeah, I don't think you can.
Anyways, they,
While he's talking about 90 Nails, I don't know.
Right, tough not to do this.
While he's listening to 90 Nails, he listens to Patrice Roberts on the island, man.
God damn it! I'm done. I'm done with society, man. No, everything from the '90s is gone. I'm dead inside. Thank you, Stranger
You like the
Things.
90s? I didn't think the 90s was that.
How old are you?
And that was Rob's smile. Thanks so much for coming in, Rob. Oh, okay.
Where did I go? Nah,
He's playing you off.
The 90s isn't that cool, man. I was born in 90s. Maybe I got. I
Yeah,
was
because you're into the 90s. You
like 91.
This is 96. I don't know if I can remember.
Yeah.
So in the '90s, I got to experience Nirvana, Pearl Jam.
Yeah.
He
all the
wasn't
big-
even on.
Yes, I was 10.
He's 65.
I'm yo. Fuck you, Scott.
You get more love, Rob. You get more love.
Hey.
Okay.
Scott, man. Fuck you.
No, look. I was born in '85. I'm 36 years old, and I grew up during the '90s. And I guess because I grew up through it and I experienced it, of course, and say, oh, the '90s is the best.
You think it was better than now?
I think
You realistic? Yeah, cell phone.
That's the thing. Well, that's the thing, young bud. We didn't need cell phones.
You didn't need a cell phone.
Yeah.
So if we just took a cell phone away from you right now, you'd be like, yeah, 90s.
Honestly, I do think it's better now.
Hey,
Yeah. Even though
everybody got to live a '90s moment in here because of Blockbuster Video. and
Oh,
shit.
yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
We have Netflix now.
That would be like, that would go in the video store,
Yeah.
doing the shit.
You remember Blockbuster, where you got?
Yeah, that doesn't mean it was good, bro. It was good.
Hey,
Okay. That's a good documentary.
All right, here's the thing. Think about it like this. In the olden days where you had the horse-drawn carriage. Oh, this is. Let me say this. Let's go back a few years to the people that were, growing up with the horse-drawn carriage. Oh, this is amazing. This is so much easier than carrying stuff with an ox and a mule or whatever. Okay, the car comes in, the horse becomes obsolete. Oh my God, here's the car. Oh my God, I get to go so many distances with this vehicle, and I can do it with all the same.
Here's a Tesla. Here's a portal. I get it.
Exactly. Yeah. Because here's the thing: we had no concept of it. We had no need for a device of that nature. Then the device comes in, and it comes in as a what's the word I'm looking for? Convenience. It makes things a lot more easier.
Yeah.
Dude, I love Netflix. We're all subscribers. We don't give about $47 a month.
Yeah.
Pat, they're not going to understand
There's
this
so much
statement.
more at Blockbuster.
But the
They're not going to
experience.
understand this statement.
But here's the thing:
We hate Reagan. They don't understand what Reagan was.
They know.
Okay, yeah.
Red-
So
Reggie.
that just tells you how. Oh my God.
Right?
No, he said Reggie.
Reggie, I think.
Yeah,
I
he
said-
said Reagan. He said, "Who's Reggie?"
He said, oh, I think Reggie.
He
I
said
said
Reagan.
Reagan.
He kind of said Reagan. It was kind of weird, but it's
Yeah,
Reagan.
right. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
You guys said it straight. Yeah, you're wrong.
They don't understand why we hate him. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, I didn't
Okay. I didn't
Drug
get context with
the
that.
war on drugs.
Mr. Gorbachev.
Yeah.
We hate him because his wife, everything. Reagan was awful.
Nancy, you just don't do that, Nancy.
It sounds more like Nicholson,
But I'm just saying, yeah, I feel like every year things get better and it's more convenient.
Now, if you take away a phone from me right now, yeah, I'm gonna freak out because I've become addicted to social media, to TikTok, to everything like that. But like,
digging.
we could, you take a kid from the '90s. It was fun because it was the time that you spent with your family going to Blockbuster Video. You know, you pick out that film. We're gonna get a film, and we're gonna enjoy it together. In the drive home, you have your snacks. You're looking forward to this film. You prepare the pizzas coming out of the oven. You have your drinks. You're all sitting down.
Movie party.
Yeah, dude.
You can literally still do that now, except with phones. Like, isn't that like more convenient?
I get where he's coming from.
I get it.
Even though
I'll do that. Right now, for all the technology that we have right now.
It's
There's
great.
something magical about like being like with my friend on a Friday night, like maybe spending the night at his house and going to a Blockbuster and just looking at all those fucking spines and titles and shit and the newest shit that came, like whatever horror movie.
It was so fun. The bike ride to Hollywood Video, the bike ride to Blockbuster.
Yeah, never went to a Hollywood.
Hollywood Video. Holy shit! I heard that 20 fucking years, man.
They had games too.
And games,
Yeah, and I remember
I think they had games before Blockbuster did, actually, as Hollywood Video did.
I think that was the first one.
Yeah. Fuck. So
It wasn't
fucking
that
old, dude.
expensive either.
it was well at that time. It was because it was 5 movies for 5 days, 3 movies for 5 days for $5.
These
Yeah.
were so much cheaper though.
Yeah, it beat out Blockbusters, like all those late fees and stuff like that, and then like the mom and pop rental stores. That was always a freaking.
There's still one active here in Florida. I
Really?
mean, Orlando.
Blockbuster?
No. Like a family mom and pop video store.
Oh,
Video
Video
Planet. Yeah, Video Planet is the name of it.
Yeah.
And there's also one in Tampa. It's kind of more of I don't know how to say this. It's more seen.
Yeah.
It's more. It has to.
Yeah.
Now, I don't even know. It's like horror. A little bit. Like it has like horror, but it also has like documentaries and all. It's like an art collective kind of. I don't know. It's really strange, but it's really cool. I went there when I was. I had to go out there for a business trip. Yeah, it was really cool. Actually, I don't remember the name of it. If I can, I think it's like cosmic something.
Okay.
I don't know. I'll look it up in a minute.
Yeah.
But like, yeah,
Not for you.
Huh?
Not
I'm
for you.
just saying, like, okay. Man. Hell no.
they see,
Horses, cars.
and
Can't see, bro. Like, it's a windshield. Snow bugs flying in my mouth. No. Oh, I can't.
no, we're quality time, all right? You know, us.
No, you can step on that concept. I want to ask Rob one question.
All right.
Do you have a smart home?
Not
Not yet.
It's an apartment.
Okay, so you have a smart apartment though.
No.
Okay, yeah.
Just
You want one?
Yeah.
Okay, so that tells you the difference between Pat and Rob. Rob wants.
You wouldn't want a smart home?
I have a smart home.
He goes,
Yeah, we turned to Donnie from Wild Thornberries for a second. Bring it back.
Let me tell you that. Let me ask you this.
I'm gonna let you guys.
Scott, let me ask you.
Okay.
All right. All the time back in the night was like, you know, family together at the dinner table, you know, eating out of the KFC
Scott was
bucket,
like
you know, whatever. That was quality time. Quality time now in this day and age, sometimes it'll be like, oh, we were FaceTiming for 2 hours. We were texting for 3 hours. We were on the phone for so many hours at a time. And like that's in this day and age, to a sense, quality time because technology has taken over and made things a lot more
It's
convenient.
not. It's not. We COVID.
We can
COVID
still do
made that a normal thing is talking on the phone and communicating with others. COVID made that. Post-COVID, people didn't do that before as much.
Oh, you mean FaceTime?
Yeah, no, that was because
they
they did.
I think they did, and I was never a fan
But
of it.
some people will still be like, yo, nah, bro, I need you here. Like,
Yeah.
as much as you on the phone with me, as long as you FaceTime with me, I still need you.
I don't like it. Well, in the person I get, but it's like I don't. It's like either phone call or I'll see you. You know,
Yeah.
you don't
Yeah,
need to see me
FaceTime.
right now. When people do that's very aggressive.
This is like work.
That-
Like,
There is an exception to this rule. My wife does go out of the country, so we will FaceTime because she's gone for a long period of time. And
Yeah.
definitely
I do
changes the mental health aspect of it for sometimes a long distance relationship.
Yeah, and that's your quality time.
Yeah, sometimes. Yeah, yeah.
I
She
do
was.
that.
oh, you would have to go back in the 90s. You have to write a letter.
Civil War. Why would it sound like a fucking Civil War?
On a business foot. That's what
Oh my god!
Time before.
Imagine, bro. Imagine. You have no GPS. You just had to print out some stuff on MapQuest. No, it's MapQuest, bro. You bugging. There's no GPS.
Mom and Dad are in the front seat. No, you bastard.
Yeah.
Print it out and hope for the best.
I was gonna say, yeah.
Oh my
St.
god.
Louis with a map quest. Holy shit, you would kill your whole family.
No phone, no nothing. You just driving. You get a fucking block, bro.
No, that's how we got to college, bro.
Oh my god.
I didn't have money for TomTom. I didn't have money for TomTom. I got myself the printed out MapQuest, and I drove from here to Colorado, and I looked at my speedometer, my odometer, and you would reset. That's why there's the reset button, so you can measure your trip for your miles.
Right.
So like if you're looking on a map, okay, it's going to be 82 miles, and then I have to get off at this exit.
Yeah.
And then like, okay, you're watching the odometer. This is how we do things back in my day, Rob.
Hey,
Bro, I didn't know what that was for. You learn something new every day. That's fantastic. I didn't know. And some people plugging up like Chris 25. I need to share my new Conversa. Must be you.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, speaking of Conversa, dude, it's one full tank to get to Georgia and one full tank to get back, dude.
Oh, that's
the good shit about that. That's the thing.
Yeah.
That's I drive like a madman.
Yeah.
It's 165 though. Sure.
Fuck you, yeah.
You gotta be.
It's a cruising car. It's like
Yeah,
That's smart. I
was doing like 60. Like the max time with me was 75.
Yeah. Staying in between. Yeah.
I'll do if it's 75 because if you go up 95, there's a few spots where it's 75. I go 82. I always go about 7 over.
You get a Central, right?
I wasn't Fast and Furious. I was looking TikTok.
I just started going down. I'm like, man.
How many TikTok videos did you shoot of
Your
this?
TikToks are good.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm so proud of you. I am so fucking
I
proud.
didn't shoot any TikToks, dude. I did a Snapchat while I was on the island before my phone died. And that
Yeah, it
filled
was a
my battery.
masturbation with your maid.
I did jerk off the whip.
Okay. You
Well,
fucking-
no.
Wait.
You didn't have nothing to watch.
Details.
Nothing to watch. Imagination.
Horses.
Oh God, were you like singing the Wild Horses song by?
You know what? I've always been the kind of person that is open and always owns up to everything.
You
everything
jerked
that
off the
does.
horses, man.
I did not jerk off the horse. I did not jerk off the horse. I didn't have any material. I had nothing. I woke up with morning wood. It was still dark. But you know what?
Jesus, dude.
It's like I got to rub off, and I did. I did rub one out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You were able to respect.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Imagination.
I'm a survivor. I'm not gonna give up.
Did you were you looking at some coconuts that were dangling, and that was maybe a little tempting, or was it just full like
I just closed my eyes
SpongeBob
and
imagination?
just imagination.
he remembered EDC from one of his acid trips.
I don't remember happening.
Yeah,
What's wrong with
you were dehydrated in nature, so you know what? You were at your own EDC, I bet.
Yeah.
Nature hike.
No, dude, I had a fucking blast. I had a fucking blast. Now,
what it sounds like. You gave back to nature.
Yeah, you can't see you literally jerked off on an island. You drove 300 miles of jerk off in Georgia to drive back.
So busted in Georgia. Got carrots, nuts,
And leprosy.
Oh my god.
I'm honest, all right.
That's a weird STD to get from leprosy.
Mrs. Solano, you have leprosy on your penis?
My
Fucking
dick
Georgia.
fell
You fucking armadillo.
Fucking Georgia. Come back with a new strain of COVID.
This has been amazing so far. What the fuck have we even talked about?
Jerking off in the woods.
You're from Georgia?
This is the lightest
I don't even
conversation
think
I've
I-
ever had.
Oh, I got invited to go to the woods once.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How'd that go?
Person was really, really.
White.
He was a cool person. He was great.
Was he really white?
We was gonna go like shooting. I ain't gonna lie,
Okay.
bro. I just.
What gun? Do you know?
No, it
Oh,
was like in. That was when I
Okay.
was in youth. We was gonna go-
like, was he trying to give you like a really bright yellow shirt?
No. I don't think. You know what's crazy? I just watched too many movies to be like, trust this guy in the middle of Wyoming. I don't know.
You didn't know
He
the
was
guy?
cool. No, he was
Oh.
cool. My
He was like-
roommate.
He took me out to dinner. He fed me well.
My roommate, but I was like, Wyoming.
I feel like I need to read the synopsis of Get Out right now.
Oh my god.
Yeah, just. You know what I mean? You're in the woods. Ain't no stuff. Shit, I'm pretty sure ain't no stuff.
Yeah.
I think I stood in the cabin once when I was snowmobiling. That was fun.
Damn, that does sound fun.
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
like
snowmobile.
Polynesian
One of these
style.
years, I wanna go up to Wisconsin. I want to get a flat screen TV in the woods with a cabin. I'm cool with that. It needs to have heat, but snowmobile sounds fucking cool. In
That
the
does
dead of
sound-
winter,
Yeah,
Not on that.
That-
Yeah.
But it's
Yeah.
in the wait, no, it's
in Wisconsin, I know Wisconsin. I'm not gonna do this shit in Alaska where there's fucking polar bears.
Hell
Yeah.
I would
no.
definitely
But-
have like a cabin.
I would like to go to Alaska.
Oh,
I
same.
would,
Northern
but-
Lights and shit. Yeah.
Yeah, I always forget about the whole
Yeah.
nature shit of
Yeah,
it.
man.
Dude,
Let's just
Aurora-
go to some snow, man.
Aurora,
Yeah.
Aurora Borealis.
That's what it's called, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the Northern
Yeah.
Lights.
There was a
Isn't
girl in my
that
class.
called-
Her name was Aurora Borealis.
That sounds like a really good OnlyFans.
That does actually.
The alpha and omega of OnlyFans.
Yeah, she just topped Black Triangle last week.
Speaking of OnlyFans, you told me some really good news today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Huh?
Speaking of the 90s,
Huh?
Carmen Electra now has an OnlyFans. How do you guys feel about that?
I'm about to subscribe
That's the
right
lady
now.
That's the 50-year-old.
Watch the film. The Baywatch shawty.
Yep.
She was in Baywatch.
Yeah.
That's like
Yeah.
throwback, but she was in a lot of stuff.
Yep.
She's
Yeah.
a good actor.
She was fantastic.
Wow.
Dude,
That's-
Carmen Electra looks as good,
You
if
know-
not better, than J-Lo.
It's.
I don't think you can compare it. They're like two different races.
Yeah.
Like
Well-
two different categories.
I'm saying age-wise.
What
Saying age.
I look for in a Spanish woman, I'm not looking for in a white woman.
Yeah, I
I
understand.
mean,
that.
different features, different.
Yeah, you know.
Did you? Are you subscribed?
That's
I'm looking up right now.
All right. If
Carmen.
it's more than $25, it's a rip off because we still got Playboy.
Ooh, that burp was a comma in that sentence. Right
Yeah, Carmen Electra was my
crazy.
yeah.
fucking 90s, man. Carmen Electra was all over my walls.
Come on,
College.
man. There's like
Oh yeah.
there's a million Carmen Electras today, though. You
Yeah.
got her big search section on IG. Come
Yeah,
on,
you
son.
scroll on Instagram.
Crazy.
Yeah, man. This is the original. This is the one who's 50 years old and fucking.
Was she like into like the red bathing suit or whatever?
Yes.
the fuck,
Yeah.
and that's what everybody. Okay, that's
Yes,
yeah.
she was after there
That's
was
what
Jenna
I was talking
Jameson, Carmen Electra,
Yeah.
and there was
There
Pamela
was so much
Anderson.
Baddies,
That's
though.
hilarious.
Yeah.
They just, yo,
Couldn't
that's
you
what I'm
see-
saying. The 90s was so selfish. Everything was like secluded, and only a select group of people
Yeah.
could participate.
You had to
in
get
things.
a magazine.
Yeah,
to
you know how
drop
much
something.
bad people were really out there, but and then that was a different time for me.
Yeah.
Dude,
all
Carmen
these
Electra's OnlyFans is free,
It's free.
It's for
That's
and
probably
I am subscribing right now.
scroll down, see if
I'm
there's-
about to.
Okay.
I'm about to. All right, let's
Slightest
go.
picture, I like it.
Yeah. Oh, shit, dude. Hold on. So it's all her old stuff. Like, I'm not putting it up on screen, so I don't want to get in trouble. If
Yeah, I'm
I-
looking in the reflection.
Yeah, so-
So he's showing you guys the Carmen Electra vintage classics, but I believe we're going to get some paid options.
Yeah, right
Yeah,
there.
that's
That's
Yeah,
Okay,
you can-
okay.
Like this is
oh
her.
my god.
Hop on Reddit.
Oh my god.
Hop on Reddit. Reddit
Dude,
has-
Carmen Electra will always be
That's
The
your
one
that's
that got
that's
away
that's,
from every man
No,
alive. I
no,
think.
I'm sorry. I got someone better than Carl.
that's your
I
top
got-
Who's
10
that?
Ooh,
in the 90s.
No, I got you beat.
Man, it's
Okay, go ahead, guys.
Who do you
I
think?
love
Who do you think? I want to hear you, and I'll say mine.
I don't think
90s?
you're old enough.
He
Damn.
was like
That's what I'm
5.
thinking about.
Yeah, that was 4.
He was 4.
When did Shrek come out? Was that 99? It was 2000, right? Fucking somebody. That's all I remember.
Wait, pull up your picture. I'm trying
At
to
least
think
you
of
got to
what-
endure the
Because I
smash.
feel like I watched the 90s shows when they were like
Yeah.
later. In the,
I gotta say, no, mine would have to be Selma Hayek.
oh, she was
Yeah,
good looking too.
okay.
Yo, the big comfy couch.
Rosario
bitch. That's
Dawson.
the only one I remember. Her. Fucking Molly from the That's the 90s, right?
No, you know from the 90s. There was a person from the 90s who got into porn, and she's amazing.
Oh no, that actually just ruined it for me.
No, not her, not Molly, but she was on Boy Meets World.
Oh,
Oh.
I did watch that.
Not Topanga. No, Topanga's gay.
I guess that
Mate-
really fucked up Corey later on.
Maitland Ward. She was the tall redhead.
Oh,
She was
What?
Yeah, she was the one who
Whoa.
was.
I'm
Who
looking
was
this up.
Sean Hunt.
She wore like kind of blazers.
Yeah, she wore
Yeah.
blazers. Her name is Maitland Ward. She
Wow.
is. Oh my God, she's a
I'm
great
just,
actress.
that Google's smarter than I am. She's in. Okay.
You know,
Maitland Ward.
yeah, but that's because the industry was so secluded.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna work, bro.
Yeah.
Now you could low not even need anyone. Probably you could low key put something out on Amazon.
Yeah,
Yeah. You don't even.
90s.
I
yeah,
don't remember what she was in. You said Boy Meets World.
yeah. Boy Meets
I
World.
don't remember her as a character though.
That's it. Couldn't you see like freaking easily like women
God
celebrities like
damn.
Lindsay Lohan and Britney Spears doing
Yeah.
OnlyFans? Like,
Bro,
it wouldn't be
yeah.
surprising at all. Yeah.
Easy, bro. They don't even be putting stuff on there.
They'd be making so much. Yeah, that's the thing. Just the fucking ankle pick. They
Bro.
would get
yeah,
it.
Yeah, man.
I mean,
the odds
my
get
elbow.
turn out. You know.
Yeah.
like I'm gonna put a photo of Maitland Ward real quick so you guys see.
Maitland
Like,
Ward. Yeah, we're
Yeah.
at our OnlyFans.
Britney Spears
Right? I mean,
could sell her belly button.
Yeah, that's
for
Maitland
like
Ward.
$1 million each, you know?
She was-
I'm sure for something. It's a little
she
exaggerated.
was in Boy Meets World.
Oh yeah, yep, I do recognize the face.
Jesus.
God damn.
this is our male moment of our entire show where we're
Yeah,
guarding
dude.
over 50-year-old women.
Yeah, you wanna?
He's 50?
Yeah, she's up there.
He's a cougar now.
I love me some cougars, man. I've always loved cougars, and that was the thing,
Mhm.
dude. I knew for a fact that I will always love cougars.
Yeah.
There's a warmth to a cougar that a woman our
You would
age.
marry one though?
Huh?
You would marry one?
I'll totally marry one.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I think that's an age where you would marry anybody.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
No. I've been with girls, my age. I've been with girls younger than me. I've been with girls older than me. Now, mind you, a younger girl, I would say, is just a little bit less experienced when it comes to the art of fucking. All right.
Depends on the girl.
Depends on the girl.
Depends on the girl.
Now,
Yeah.
now most of them have OnlyFans, so you are
Yeah, most
you're,
of
a,
them.
you're an unskilled, you're a wounded veteran.
They be choking me out. Listen.
I feel like this generation is so much more open about it.
Oh, yeah,
And this- we
Or
are
It's like
now.
easier. Yeah, it was so
Yes.
like everything in the 90s. Back
We're
in
in
the day,
Rome
like
now.
I'm telling you, like people didn't even wear bathing. Like bathing suits were low key frowned upon. They had them like two pieces that
Yeah.
like the whole person was like mad covered up, used and really showing skin.
Yeah.
And then the guy could just run away from his family because he just like went down the street. I mean, look at this. Like, come on, bro. You ain't even know. Like I didn't even know that's why the speedometer reset. But like,
Dude,
I
that's
can
what I'm
just
saying.
take this car. I'm lost in this girl. Where am I going to end up? And
What?
no one would ever hear from him again, bro. Like that's dang.
My God.
That seems like kind of. I mean, that might be the problem too.
Oh my god. Fucking. How you doing, Aaron?
I'm doing just fine. Were you choking like a schoolgirl right there? What's going on there, buddy?
No.
All right.
I didn't make it to the strip club yesterday.
Is that was actually a thing?
Well, yesterday I was supposed to go see my friend who works at Rachel's.
Ooh, Rachel's.
Yeah, Rachel's is always the tits.
Yeah.
Ha, 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 ha.
Yep.
Yeah, so I didn't get to go, but I still ended
Which
up
one
with
did you work at?
next to the airport.
Okay. I hear that's the original. That's the original Rachel.
It is the
Yes,
original
yes, that's the one in. This,
Well, yeah, the one in
Kissimmee.
Castleberry.
Right.
Yeah.
Rachel's is lit.
I had I drove up once. They're like, do you want to valet your car? I was like, sure. How much is it? And they're like, $50. I'm like, I'm gonna go fuck my shit.
Yeah.
And I just drove right off back. I was like, that's as close as I've got to Rachel's in the last 10 years. Huh? No, I didn't ever go. I ended up having like another obligation. I felt fucking horrible. I think he's still mad at me about that.
I wasn't mad about you about that.
No. I bet he's still mad about that because I said I was coming. Okay. Well, thank you. Thanks for bringing that up on the air.
See, I'm an unpopular opinion here. I don't fuck with strip clubs. I don't feel like paying for a boner. You feel me?
I don't.
That is a fair assessment.
I don't drink. So it's like
you don't have to pay.
Fucking
Like,
Puritan over
If
here.
you go to Tootsie's, bro, I promise.
So
If you go to Tootsie's, like in Miami, it's like so big that there's so many dancers there. You could just be chilling. You could be playing pool in another room. You could just see, you know what I'm saying? You can see them. They're going to get naked anyways. You know what I'm saying? Some guy in the front is going to be putting up the money if you want. You could just be vibing.
Yeah, that's very true. I would be one of those guys, low-key, hanging out. And,
Right.
I heard the food is fire, though. That's how tempting thing is that, bro.
Rachel's has like some of the best steak.
Their wings are good.
I stayed there. I went there before I got married. I went with a lady there, and we ended up having the food there. And this is like 16 years ago, and it was fucking amazing. Oh, 38, dude. Turning 39 this year, meaning I am getting to the 40-year-old club, which means I know, but I'm starting to get the fucking facial stuff. You know what I mean? I'm starting to use moisturizer and shit to make myself look like not Macaulay Culkin.
You're almost over that.
I'm getting close, man. But I made it past Kurt. I'm doing okay, I guess. That's
what matters. Man.
Yeah, I thought I was gonna go out 28 like a rock star, but
dude, I thought I was gonna die at 20. According to Coolio, I was gonna live to see 24.
Dang, dude. All right, we're dropping 90s Coolio songs.
Oh, that guy is crazy right now.
I cannot believe I remember that.
Wow.
That was so fucking long ago.
Dude, Kenny and Kelly is fucking with you. Good burger, of course.
I'm gonna tell you a joke after the thing I did as a roast battle for Henry Pounders last night after the show.
You were on a roast battle?
Yeah.
Didn't James win? Is that the one?
James won. I lost against James. I was in a roast battle and I made it past the first round.
James too.
Howland's
two of the most pragmaticist white guys were in the final. I'm proud of you, though. Like he.
That's funny.
I don't know if that's an adjective, but
I've never met him.
Okay, he's a nice guy. Yeah.
All right, and that was he looked generic white dude. There was nothing to make fun of. I did. You look like Jesse Pinkman from Breaking Bad.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, a little bit.
And I was like, someone else actually took the burn because I had to write all mine while I was there. I was talking to them, except for the first one who I knew from a previous comedy event at LOL.
Sure.
So I was able to burn really good with her. Okay. And then everything after.
Oh, you want to get a woman?
Yeah, I went against Mary Kay. Wow. Mary Kay, biker chick.
What? She didn't.
She was so sweet, and she was so. I was like, "Are you sure you want?"
Yeah. Like she wrote like regular bicycles?
She's a comic out of, I believe, Lakeland, and she's very sweet. She's a sweet old biker chick. I mean, just super nice.
Such the opposite spectrum than a biker chick. I just assume.
Well, dude, biker chicks can fucking ride a dick.
Let me tell you, it was like a slim has been left out in the rain.
I felt so bad. I was making fun of her. Oh, I actually went outside. I was like, and she looked at me and I was like, I am genuinely sorry.
Oh,
I ripped her apart.
Oh no, that's
brutally.
She was in a roast battle.
Yeah.
How long has she been doing comedy? Do you know?
Oh, okay. I mean, she's getting a form. She said, "Oh, I went down in flames and everything." It was really fun. We just had a good time during the roast, and then James. She's in her 60s.
I went down in flames.
She's an old
swinging.
She's an old man.
Put that in your pipe and smoke it.
I'm so sorry about this. I'm going to bring
Oh, like, come back.
Jesus.
Oh, no, but no, that sounds like she was a good sport, though.
She was a great sport, and I got James a few times, just thinking off the top of my head, and James and I mean, exchanged punches. It was he was wearing a T-shirt that was like a video game thing. I was like, I see, you like to waste your life. And those are the kind of like cuts I made into him, and everybody just like real deep real fast. And I was like, I didn't say it, but somebody in the back said it and made me laugh really hard. Was, hey, it looks like Richard Spencer is here, who's the leader of the alt-right.
Oh God!
I mean, shit was hilarious.
He does have his head shaved.
Yeah, he does. Yeah. He wore a hat though. I didn't know.
Yeah, he always.
I've never seen him before. Yeah. Like, so but he was in the first round. He was a killer.
He's a good guy.
Like, as soon as he got up to me, he's like, he just goes salty Aaron, and I'm like, oh my God. And I mean, I don't even remember some of his burns.
Good
they
comment. Yeah,
they hurt. They were not. And they were clean. I think he was a clean comic.
When I saw he won, I'm like, you know what? He does have that writing ability. That's the thing.
Yes,
he is a little cleaner, but he's got that in his back pocket to where.
There's another guy out there, Art.
Yeah.
Art
Zager.
Art Zager.
Yes, I know what you're talking about. So
he's got a writing angle that is he hasn't figured it out just yet. Well, he is so good at some of those fucking quips he had. Dude, he took down somebody in the first round.
And I was seeing, I knew Art back when he was eating it pretty hard. You know, and this is coming from a place of love too, because I've known him for a minute. But yeah, he was it was nothing good. And then you saw him start to collect those little pieces of his sets and put it together.
He is progressing nicely.
Yeah. Yeah. And so I'm hella proud of him. He's last couple times I've seen him, it's been awesome. Yeah.
We had such a great time at that roast last night. It was actually really fun. Everybody was so supportive of each other, even though
people take bombing so wrong though.
Yeah, she was being a good sport. She's like, it's more of the nihilistic way of saying, "Oh, I bombed." You know what I mean? Light the world on fire. She's being carelessly free about it. She was a good sport the whole time. No one's feelings got hurt.
Yeah,
bombing kind of like growing.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, you're either a gracious loser or a sourpuss.
Yeah,
and right. I like I said, it's always good to own up to anything. So like, hey, Aaron, how many times did you see me bomb on stage?
Every time. Every
fucking time.
Actually, no, that's not true. The most recent time, I think you brought enough people who supported you.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that was rude. That's true though. You kept it 100. You kept it $150.
No, here's the thing.
Hey,
Pat, I got to make fun of Pat. That's what he pays me to do.
Yeah.
Pat, do you pay me to make fun of you?
All the time.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay. But no, that's the thing, dude. I think
so he doesn't have to take mental.
You straight up get more respect when you own up to it. I mean, if you're bombing, you take it like you take it on the chin, you go on, you live to fight another day, and that's it.
There's failing gracefully.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But then you have you have the what's the name? Oh God, who was that dude who went stupid on stage that day with us?
There's a lot of those.
Ray. Were you there when Ray just went stupid?
Ray is?
No.
Okay.
No. Different Ray.
Okay, no, we're okay. So
should we be?
Someone went up for an open mic that night, and
he's not even like really a comic. He's not just someone we know.
Yeah. Okay. And he kind of just like made a fool of himself to the point where the host was like, "Okay, man, you're done. Okay, you're done." And he just like he was being arrogant and arguing with the host, and like you don't argue with the host.
No,
and you're arguing with Ross McCoy,
man.
He was arguing with Ross McCoy.
Was it?
Oh,
Bullenbush?
Yeah.
Was
it
the Wednesday?
Yeah. It was one of those dumpster fire kind of nights where everything was going great, and then somebody drank way too much, and then got on stage, and that shit happens. But he was being a little extra.
Oh,
but some people can't take the failure, bro. You hear no one paying attention, or no one laughing, or people start talking over you, and then you just go for shock value or something that'll just.
That's what he was.
Respond.
I believe he pushed the.
It's like that. They're just. It won't be funny, but they'll shock you, and you'll be like, "Yo, you writing so much to shock me. If you wrote to just write funny, this would make sense at some point in time."
I just did pineapples in Melbourne. Have y'all done that?
Yes.
Yeah,
I was gonna say it's a great fucking room.
It's amazing. I love that room.
Yes,
it's Jimmy Moynihan.
Jimmy Moynihan. Yeah, shout out to him
and Christian Moore.
Yes.
Those two.
And he actually wasn't there, but I did a little feature set. There was like the second or third comic. It's a mic So was this dude? He dressed up as a pirate,
Okay.
and he was like, "I'm a space pirate," and he literally had like dildos on his hips that were like made to look like guns, and he was using them as props through this whole speech. How he's a space pirate, and he's been coming through the stars, and he's doing shit like that, and no one's laughing.
No.
And it was like 6 minutes of that, and he's
God.
dressed to the night. Yeah.
But if you're going for the shock thing, it's like, like you're getting grown.
It looks like Captain Jack Sparrow got hit by a parade,
Yeah.
like a sex parade, because he had all these fucking. Yeah, it was crazy.
Well, it was Pride. When was this? During Pride Month?
This was Tuesday.
Tuesday. Pride Month's over. We need to.
No, it's not even. It wasn't even that. It was just his shit sucked as far as like what he was doing. The whole, no offense to this guy if he's out there.
and that's
but he ate it.
That's the thing. But you could always get better.
Yeah.
See, people just don't want to ignore. If you sucking, know you sucking. That's what I be hating.
Yeah.
But people who bomb and they be like, man, I just killed. I'm like, yo.
I know,
no one was even in the room. Why you lying? Like there's only comics in the room. Like no one cared. Like how did you do good? Like just keep it $1.50.
Right.
Take the set for what it is.
Yeah.
That's how you grow, man. People are I don't like the denial thing, bro.
We have a guy that does that. He just delusionally tells himself that he does good, and I just every time I'm like,
I mean, there's a Rolodex of guys.
I just go.
I respect any and all people who go up on that stage to just try.
Yes,
it's an expression of their art.
Yes,
and sometimes art doesn't translate properly to
not
some
everybody
people.
is Georgie O'Keefe.
Yeah, you could have practiced this joke 20 times in the mirror and you thought it was hilarious, but then when you deliver it, it's just like, oh, they don't get it because not everyone has the same mentality.
Right.
Not everyone has the same sense of humor. And sometimes you have to divert from your art and change things here or there to get the audience laughing, to get them laughing, because it's not about you. It's never been about you once you're up on that stage, right or wrong?
No. It's totally our vanity. No,
it's technically about the fans and them having a good time.
Exactly.
But we don't write material for them. We write material so we can express our voice as public speakers.
They don't
entertaining
like it.
you.
You gotta change it.
Don't give like,
or you should adapt to it.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yes.
We're performers. You know what I mean? And we cater to what works.
See, I always how I go
and
about
that that is in a way our art.
Yes.
Is how we run a room. And we're the masters of that, if we can.
Yeah.
Depending on the circumstances.
Yeah.
The power of the sun in the palm of your hand.
Yeah, it is a funny TED Talk every time.
But like if you're doing the art and the receptivity, I don't even know.
Reception?
Yeah, the reception is really bad. And you just keep doing it because you're like, oh, I love this. And I'm going to keep doing it my way. And no one ever likes it. Are you really an artist?
No, you're a poser.
That's what I'm saying. Like, at what?
That's an interesting conversation.
No, it's serious. Yeah. Okay, so here's the thing.
Very good.
If you continuously bomb over and over and over again, and there is no advancement, and this goes for any kind of art if you spend too much time trying to be something you're not, neglecting who you are to be something else, you are a fucking poser.
I'm sure. Let's take one of the greats for instance. Let's say oh my God, what's his name? Gilbert Gottfried.
Oh yeah, rest in peace.
All right, Gilbert Gottfried's voice was probably one of the most annoying voices in the comic realm.
Oh yeah,
right or wrong. So I'm sure, like when he first got up there, it was just like, what the? Why is this guy yelling? Why does this guy?
Clitoris.
Yeah. And with that said and done, I guess he took with it. He stayed his character, but he evolved his jokes. He evolved the manner of delivery, and I mean, by far one of the greatest comics that ever lived.
Absolutely, and you will not hear that about a comic who had a similar thing, which was Bobcat. Goldthwait
or whatever.
Yeah, who started his career with tons of stand-up comedy with this screaming.
He's got this voice like
it was loud, it was destructive.
Yeah,
that was his shtick though.
Yeah.
And then when he came back to comedy, he didn't want to do that anymore, and there was a break in between. So that whole time was his voice, and now nobody takes to him.
The funny thing about him was,
but Gilbert was the same the whole way through.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
So the other guy was lying. Technically,
I don't know.
Yeah.
See, that's
he just got tired. He just
here's the thing. Do y'all watch Comedians in Cars Getting Coffee?
Yes.
Okay. Did you see the episode where he was calling him out? Seinfeld was literally, I think he was with Fortune Feimster. He was with someone, I think a female comedian, and he was just talking about specifically in his past. He's like, there's one guy I cannot stand. He got famous off of his voice, and he knows who he is. And yeah, then I kind of looked into it, and he hates Bobcat Goldthwait.
See, I really enjoyed Bobcat, especially when he did Police Academy. That's one of my favorite films of all time.
Police Academy's great.
And
Michael Winslow was around all the time.
Absolutely.
You know?
It was one of the best improv sketch groups I had ever seen because those guys worked together and eventually beyond the movies took that to like the stage as those characters and shit. It wasn't as highly publicized, but that was their comedy because each one of those eventually found their voice and did stand-up comedy. Bobcat the same, and that's how he got his like propelled action, like his Tonight Show, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, I really liked Bobcat, and then I hated him because he sounds like everybody else now.
I just saw him in that one Bill Murray version of Scrooge.
Yeah,
that was a pretty good one. That wasn't a bad movie.
No, and there was a show in the 90s. It was Unhappily Ever After.
Yeah,
and he was the bunny. He was the voice of the bunny to this one. Like it was the response to Married with Children.
Do you know that?
Oh, Married with Children.
Yeah, because like
I know Married with Children.
Married with Children, took over TV. Like,
yeah,
it was the raunchiest comedy ever. So then, I think it was UPN or one of the other networks. They were like, you know what? We can do the exact same thing. So they basically took the same concept of Married with Children, took a raunchy family, but they added a bunny to it, when the husband would go down to the basement and he would talk to the bunny, who was voiced by Bobcat Goldthwait. And it was that same energy, that same voice. And I mean, I found it hilarious. After that, like once the show was canceled in '99, it was like, all right, well, what's Bobcat up to now?
Right.
And like you said, he diverted from that mannerism, that character that he had developed over the years, from Police Academy all the way to Unhappily Ever After. And then sometimes, there are those artists who want to try something new, want to get away from what they're always known for.
Shtick.
Yeah, absolutely. Like
look at Andy Kaufman.
Yeah.
And you see that in today's world with like YouTubers and memes and stuff like that. Because I remember going to Playlist Live years ago where I met a lot of YouTubers and stuff. A lot of them seemed really miserable when they were on the panels and they were talking about, I made, like the, I don't mean to call her out, but the over attached girlfriend meme where she was like that was everywhere back in the day.
Yeah.
I saw her, met her, and she seemed, very tired of it. You know what I mean? Like, when that's what you're famous for, you don't get to shine in other categories as easily.
That kind of sucks though, because if anyone who does art just be like, yo, I just want to do whatever I want to do,
right?
And want everyone to be happy about whatever I'm doing.
Yeah.
Don't judge me for what I'm doing because it's not what you used to. I grew as an artist, so I changed. And it's crazy because sometimes you get stuck in one lane. Man, that's happened to a couple of people I know where they blow up for one thing on TikTok and they're like, I don't want to make these videos because people are asking for these videos.
Right.
But it's like that's why you kind of
that's the new that's everything
in that box quick, man.
And I mean that's the platform that TikTok gives you variety literally at the swipe of your finger. I could be watching a bee lady saving the bees,
right?
And then I'm watching
oh yeah. Oh my gosh.
So I have my algorithm is so different than your guys's. Like I'm on Twitter and stuff, so I see a lot of like different kinds of stuff. I see like movie reviews for films that I've never even heard of, and then I search for them. You know what I mean?
I'll tell you that.
What's that?
Seeing anime and chicks.
That's
it. Anime,
I got Star Wars
and maybe some funny stuff.
I get maybe little Star Wars, maybe cat videos for sure. Some just like
I got
cool
so
stuff.
much like world news and everything like that. I just Reddit feed everything and I put it all together.
I got a lot of Benjamin Braid.
What's that?
What?
Benjamin
Bread?
Yeah, Braid.
Yeah.
What's that? What's that?
Like the Atlanta comic who was here.
Oh, Ben Brainerd.
Ben Brainerd. I forgot the end.
We're not talking about Benjamin Brad Pitt.
The only other thing I do is like I follow this little thing where I don't know. I really like science, bro. I promise. If I wasn't a comedian or actor,
you'd be a scientist.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. Something about science just makes sense. You know what I'm saying?
I do.
And I just watched this.
If I wasn't a podcaster, I'd be a doctor.
Coming soon.
It is easy to
I mean, that's a possibility. Maybe
I wasn't so passionate about 60. Talking about nothing.
I'd be like a scientist when I'm 60.
I'd be
and pretending to be people.
I would be
I would be Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Oh my god.
But yeah, go ahead, Rob. I'm sorry for cutting you off.
No, they be like splicing animals. So it's like this channel. I know I like science a little bit too much, but they like take DNA from like a
That
cat,
shit is interesting.
and then they'll
actually.
make like a mix it with like a rabbit, so you like have a cat abbot, and then like he'll make
A
like
cabot.
a cabbit, you know what I mean? And then he'll make like 50 of them, and then like keep a couple, release them to the wild.
Like,
But he does it
and
like
it just hops away.
Wait, isn't that just a
everything,
Rattata and that's
bro.
a Pokemon?
low key. I think I made one. And it look like a
'Cause you just- you
Pikachu,
gotta-
bro. It's like a-
Next thing you know, they're splicing a bunny with a freaking with the Energizer battery, and it's a fucking Pikachu.
Oh my god, imagine. Yeah, that would make sense though, logically.
Yeah.
Oh my lord.
Nah, that channel is lit. I would be a scientist though. I would be like, it just sound right to be like an evil one. I could have been
Yeah.
good, but
So are you pro Elon or anti Elon then? Being our scientist.
Elon's a political issue now?
I mean, he's
well,
doing
yeah,
his own
kind of
thing.
is.
I
He
feel like
just he just had 2 twins.
he's doing things for the world.
Did he
but,
name
like,
them
it's
numbers?
kind of like his own thing
Huh?
now.
Did he? What
You
did he
think
name
he's
him?
Lex Luthor? You think he's Lex Luthor, the real life Lex Luthor? Because I
Oh,
mean, he
definitely.
fits the fucking bill. You don't think so?
Oh,
He
I
could take
totally
over
think
the-
so.
I think Bezos fits the bill.
Ah,
He's already
For-
bald.
Real life Lex Luthor.
Lex
Yeah.
Luthor.
Don't you think?
Yeah,
Right?
yeah, I could, yeah. Bezos is definitely.
Oh, is it? Yes.
Okay. Jeff Bezos is Lex Luthor.
Yeah.
You want to know who fucking
Who's
Elon
Elon?
Musk? He is Norman Osborn.
Oh, yeah, he totally is.
Yeah.
Spider-Man? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
He
I'm
could even-
happy about
yeah,
that
yeah.
one. I got to write that one down.
Yeah, you know, he could be Harry Osborn.
No.
No.
No, he's
No.
got to be the dad.
Why?
Oh, that's that group. That's the group where
Green
the man
Goblin's
ate the
dad.
bat.
Yeah.
Huh? What?
He ate the bat. He didn't eat the bat. He did something with a bat, or he bit a bat's head, or he had the.
Wait,
That's
you talking about
Ozzy
Cor-
Osbourne.
Oh, that's not the same group. That's not-
Yo,
It's not-
thank you
they're
for
not
connecting
cousins?
those dots. I was like, huh?
They're not cousins. That's not close.
No.
Oh, not at all. One's fictitious and the other one's a comic book hero.
Oh, wait, Ozzy
Wait,
Osbourne wasn't real.
So Harry, you know, you seen the
He
first.
wasn't real.
Bro, I want you to hold on.
This is the night.
This
I
is
am
my
going to
friend.
sit in my
I wanted to
bathroom with a 38, and I am going to yell into the void.
Did you see the first
I'm
Spider-Man?
done. I'm done living on this planet.
I think so. I think I
Do you remember the villain, the Green Goblin, right?
Yeah.
His last name was Harry Osborn. Remember
Oh,
that? And
yeah,
his
yeah.
dad's name
Oh,
was Norman Osborn.
yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Oh, I knew he knew it.
Oh,
But it's
wow.
And who you're refer- and who you're referencing is the Lord of Darkness, the Prince of Darkness from Rock and
Yeah,
Roll
Crazy
Black
Train.
Sabbath.
That's that
Yeah,
guy.
but he's real, right?
He is.
Okay, all right. Yeah, all right. I
Sorry.
got the real one.
You know what? Actually, Rob, I think the jury's still out on that one.
Wow.
And you know what?
Plot twist.
Here's another one. So I said Jeff Bezos is Lex Luthor.
Luther,
You have Elon Musk, who is Norman Osborn,
Norman Osborn.
and Richard Brandon.
Okay.
You know who he is? He
Branson,
is old,
Branson.
Richard Branson. He
Richard
is
Branson.
old Bruce Wayne from Batman Beyond.
Who's Bill Gates? Got to put Bill Gates in there.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Bill Gates got to be somebody.
Bill Gates is the monkey from the movie Contagion with Dustin Hoffman.
Dustin Hoffman.
He's a disease.
No, who is Bill Gates?
I'm still
Bill-
Who
going
is
on.
Bill Gates? That's a good
Bill
one.
Gates. You know who he is?
Dick Cheney.
He's Bill motherfucking Bill Gates. He is his own entity.
That is
Like,
true.
Yeah.
You know who Zuckerberg is? He's the lizard guy. Easily.
oh yeah.
Yeah,
Got the eyes.
Oh, yeah, the guy that tried
That's
to.
it, yeah.
Neil deGrasse Tyson is Doc Ock.
Oh my God! Yeah, that's fucking good. He is Doc Ock.
I can do this all day.
The
Who's
way
Biden?
did you see him with forearms
Was it
coming towards
Biden?
you like when water freezes on a pipe and he's just like ripping
Oh
shit
my
apart?
God! Did you see the thing where he read the words off the teleprompter that he was supposed to like? Yo, this guy is wild.
Oh, Biden?
Was he having a stroke again on stage?
No, he
Did
was
he walk
like,
into a bush like the
bro, he
Simpsons?
makes. That's how you know what? I just say when I see a president like Biden be the president, it just makes
Jesus
me love
Christ.
America and make me think anything is really possible, bro.
Man,
Cause
man.
dog, he read off of the teleprompter, read this line twice. While he was reading it off of the teleprompter, and like he just smooth by it, like I'm like, bro, there's
Oh, yeah.
no way you're doing this. Like he was giving a speech about the woman thing, and then he was like, oh, and then,
Oh,
Roe versus
gosh.
Wade.
Oh,
I'm so sorry,
oh,
Roe versus
And
Wade.
there go
Yes.
all our
So
female
So
listeners.
what?
I respect every woman. Hey, one thing about me, I definitely think you guys should be able to dictate whatever y'all do with your bodies. I'm not a woman, so I
Right,
definitely
he just
say I'm
didn't
on
know the
y'all side.
name.
100%.
And just didn't know the
But
name.
you know, you ain't gonna get me canceled. 100%, because you know what I'm saying. I think you guys should have abortions.
Kill
If
the
y'all wanna
babies
have 'em,
unless they getting a little thick
have
in
'em.
there, you know.
You know what I'm saying? It should be your
When they
choice.
start to get thicker, it's a little questionable. But
Yeah.
otherwise, kill
No,
the
he
babies.
was
We're
because he
all
signed
comics
something
here,
today
so
about
we
it.
are pro-choice here. We are
Because he
pro-choice.
signed something
Absolutely.
that would override the
Absolutely.
Rover's
What's that?
will be. Rover's,
The national mandate
Didn't he?
to voting out the Supreme Court's ruling,
Yes.
which will be on an upcoming election that you can vote on as an American citizen.
yes, I'm registered to vote, and I will be voting for whatever
Zoom in.
woman
Zoom
want me to
in.
do. Yeah, I'm on
It-
y'all side.
It is like, listen,
Chill out.
in all seriousness,
I'm
it
on
is
your
like
side.
Chappelle said. It's like, if you don't, I don't have a pussy, so I shouldn't be allowed to make this decision.
Exactly how I feel. Seriously.
Just
You guys look like you're
quote
about to tell
Chappelle,
us
which
the
is
news.
kind of canceled because of the trans thing. I don't know how this is gonna go.
Dude,
This is like this has now become very difficult, and we now have a found footage horror movie happening.
Hold on. I got this.
It's not no horror movie. Y'all can do whatever y'all want.
Well,
Just
no,
don't-
the way he's adding suspense by shaking the fucking camera.
Dum, 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 dum. Am I gonna make it?
Yeah.
This horror movie.
You
I
go-
feel
you
like
go-
black people be dying in horror movies.
You are
but
you are
like,
the
we
one
wouldn't
who
act like
solves
that.
the issues. You are the one who rides
You are the
it all
Elon
way.
Musk of horror films.
Oh, that's a good role. I ain't gonna lie.
Right.
That's a great role, bro.
Okay.
I have no idea what I said.
I was
there.
gonna say.
I don't know, but
Like, I don't know
Elon
how-
Musk is doing a good job.
I should have just stopped at Elon
'Cause I was
Musk.
gonna-
Norman Osborn.
Now I'm imagining that, like they're in the cabin, like, oh my god, he's chasing us. What are we gonna do? And Elon's there, like, we could build a rocket.
Right? I'm out of here, baby.
But first, let me throw a Tesla into space playing
That would be
Bowie.
fucking exactly.
Was
We can
it
distract them with
actually
that.
Elon Musk who voiced Elon Musk in South Park?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, he's that cool.
That's awesome.
Okay,
Yeah, he
yes.
is.
You need to understand that he's the I don't know. Is he still married to?
No,
Ryan?
dude. Well, he's
Okay, so he's a rich $44 billion bachelor.
dude. He just had his 10th kid.
Oh my god,
Oh, he really
fucking
repopulating the
Mormon,
earth.
man.
He is repopulating the earth,
bro. He's naming them numbers.
dude.
that
man.
gang-
he-
Genghis
so
Khan
apparently
stuff.
I wanna
the
be
the,
X.
He
the
looks at the
executive of Nurex or Neuron
Oh, Neuralink.
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 Yeah.
Yeah, she secretly had twins by him.
Wow,
That's pretty lit.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
Probably
no.
Yeah.
programmed her to do that.
So am I gonna feel bad about?
I'm telling
being
you, all
such
right, you linked
program.
up to that stuff. You
This is why.
Wait.
Okay, I have a question to ask. I have a
Oh,
question.
Wait.
That boy programming.
I just had a
Did you
connection.
Okay.
Like, is this why Roe v. Wade was passed so Elon Musk could have as many kids as possible?
Oh, that would is he? You
Yo.
think he's doing it like that?
Does he own Twitter still?
No.
I think
No, he never
Oh,
had it.
He got
Okay,
returned.
actually,
Oh, that's why.
breaking news today.
How did
Okay.
Donald Trump come back then?
Breaking news.
Breaking news.
Elon Musk terminated the deal with Twitter,
Okay. Oh,
and their stock
oh
plummeted.
shit. Oh.
Oh wow!
So
he's
now
probably
I'm gonna
just
buy
gonna
the stock.
It was up there for a minute too.
Every
Yeah, it was
stock
up
is
$10.
plummeting.
Yeah, I remember.
$10 whole. I was like, "Fuck, dude!"
Yeah.
was
I think I got half that. I think I got a short on that, or a put or long. I don't know. I just writing on Elon.
There you go. But no, hey, you guys ready to get out of here?
Yeah, man. How long? Dang.
We did about
Yeah,
almost an
I-
hour and a half. But here we go, guys. I'm gonna
Okay.
throw it over to Rob and Scott. Excuse me. Rob, give us
Tell
your
us
final
about your new
thoughts.
podcast.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
Wait, what?
Rob, give us your final thoughts as
Yeah,
we're
yeah,
wrapping
What
up
are
the
we
show.
supposed to do?
Okay.
in Final thoughts.
Just-
Whatever you
Okay.
want to say, the floor is yours.
Oh,
You can promo your events here.
Oh, okay, bet. I just want to say, I definitely support women to make their own choice. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Make that very clear. You know what I mean? Mental health for men is something serious. You know what I'm saying? If you need that time to go take out time for yourself to get your mental right, go do it. And this was a dope podcast. Follow me on social media. I have an interesting journey that's gonna continue to get even more interesting. Rob_Smiles. This was dope. Yeah, thanks.
Thanks for coming on, Rob.
And you're gonna be at a Zone Fort Walton, right?
Oh yeah, Fort Walton, Comedy Zone, Fort Walton tomorrow actually. So if you're in Fort Walton Beach, link me. I'm out there. It's gonna be lit. It's gonna be a lit show with Monty Allen. No, that's not it.
I don't know.
I'm gonna be there with a headliner. I'll be there.
Just scream out
Okay.
Rob and you'll find it.
Yeah, it'll be
Yeah.
funny.
All right, Scott, what you got, Bo?
Yeah, follow Rob on his journey for sure. Fuck babies. No, man, I got some music. I'm a musical comedian. I got some new songs coming out, some funny, jokey songs that are dropping very, very soon. I want to say September-ish. So just definitely follow me on Insta everywhere for that. I am doing shows, but nothing really worthy this next month or so. But yeah, all social media, King Hooker.
Hey, fuck babies.
Fuck babies. Don't fuck them, but yeah, geez. Let's turn it to a Serbian film.
Go ahead and put Etchy's thing up there.
All right,
the
look
last
at
one
that.
that just I second that. Fuck babies, Etchy says.
Wow.
Is that a picture of Martin Van Buren?
I think it's
no, that's Etchy.
No. I know it's Etchy, but is he using the body of
you know Etchy?
President
About
Martin
this
Van
last
Buren?
week. We talked about this.
No, I
last
know,
week.
I know, but is that Martin Van Buren?
I believe it is. I believe it.
I'm going. I am putting $10 on Martin Van Buren. That's Martin Van Buren.
Etchy. Martin Von Etchy. Final thoughts. I got a kid. When is now?
You got a kid?
I got a kid. I'm there for him. Let's see. I don't know. I felt like that was a nice way to follow that up. Anyways, let's see. I have some events coming up, so I'll post them on the Facebook page. So if you guys, I know, I'm returning to Grumpy's on July 19th. First time I'm going to actually do a show at Grumpy's at Empty Pockets is the name, and it's a Rob Ford event. So please, and it's got a bunch of comics that I haven't seen. So please come through. It's fucking cool, man. 2-for-1 shots. You're fucked up at Grumpy's. Yeah, man.
Wrong president. You owe me $10. All right. Edgy, next time I see you, I'll buy you a drink. Hopefully I can put it down your feeding
hey, let's put it as an IOU, and I need black tuna. Okay, yep.
All right,
so Grumpy's July 19th, and I have some more shows, but I'll post them. That's the one that can come to my mind. So. Cool.
Awesome. All right. Check me out. I'm going to be on Real Laughs this Monday and Tuesday with Ken Miller and James Young right there on 104.1 from 9 to 10. And then check me out. If you want to see me live, come on out to Graffiti Junction College Park for Adult Bingo this Thursday. We are doing a 70s raver. 70s raver bingo. So either you're rocking your 70s gear or you're rocking your raving gear. We are having.
Can I just show up on acid?
Yes.
Okay. That's Scott, can you get me some microdose?
I got you.
Okay. That's great. Yeah.
But
sweet.
Above all that, thank you so much for listening. As always, if you're not laughing, you're not living. Live every day to the fullest, but always do it
with a side of chaos, yo.
We'll see you guys next week.
Hey,